Close. Very close. "24th. Okay, chickens, festering woods. A good sign. We'll see if there's enough chickens. It's like not enough. Up, and then I see an elite already. Nice Oculus ring. This elite is like really, really annoying. Order. It's like so annoying right now. Where are the chickens? It's not enough chickens. Like, this is over. Okay, double yellows doesn't help. Yeah, triple yellow doesn't help. Ah, and channeling. Okay, okay, 17% channeling. That's just... Well, that says it all though. 17% channeling. With triple yellow elites. That's... Oh, all yellow elites. All, by the way. All. The whole floor. 6 yellow elites. I don't think I saw a blue, by the way. Without even checking the logs, I don't think I saw a blue. There might have been a blue somewhere, but I didn't engage, I think. Ghostly trio. Like, if they give me good monster types, I think I'm very close to completing this. As long as the pilot order fits with it, obviously. Dead end, anyways. Blue, finally. I don't know if I can get to the second pylon though. Unless they're spawning me the super early pylon. Yeah, this is too hot already. So 22%. I mean 17% channeling. I keep thinking about 22% somewhere else. Yeah, this is super hot. And I don't have my vengeance again. Yep. I didn't have time to. I didn't have enough progress to get a pylon help there, anyways, on that spot. This is too hot. This is too hot. It's over. Nope. Okay. Nope. Okay. That didn't work. I mean, I did kind of almost break even for that, but floor 1, festering woods, chickens, but not enough chickens into 5 or 6 yellow elite packs in a row. Well, 17% channeling pylon. Okay. Yeah. Let's almost break even most of the time. 25th try. Huh. Here we go again. It's time for the... Let's see how crazy the keeps is. Yep, this is a large keeps. A very large one with a lot of yellow elites again, so it was not playable anyway. Into halls. Fallen, basically. Don't know if I can make back the time. That was a very large keeps. I need a better Oculus ring. Like, this one is fine-ish. Okay. 8% channeling, man. It's always the channeling pylon. Always the channeling pylon. Can't even make this up.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
Painful floor.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. Need more time. I must heal. Heal me.
All
I'm
those
still waiting.
electricity.
Not ready yet.
Nope.
I am returning to tower.
8% channeling. 25th try fail. Floor 1 large keeps skip. Floor 2 halls of agony. Blue fallen mobset with 8% channeling. Pylon spotted. Floor 3 blah 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 blah. All the way to floor 4. Checked. Yep. And with some water. $26. Okay. Oryx. This is a really bad start. I mean, there's lots of stuff here, so I guess I can try it.
Not ready yet.
But generally, Transformers is like super rough for me because I have to wait for those guys to turn, which they did. But there wasn't enough of them right now.
I'm still waiting.
And I think this elite is a little bit annoying positionally. It is a blue, however, at least. This Oculus Ring is slightly better than the other one.
I'm still waiting.
Okay.
Need more time. I'm still waiting.
Oh, come on.
Need more time.
10%.
Not ready yet.
Ouch.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. Need more time.
Okay, so this is teleporter.
Not ready yet.
Really bad, by the way, because they're like the zombie mothers that don't follow very well, even though they are teleporters. So
I'm still
it's almost like I lost 2 blues already. 20% speed pylon.
I'm
Okay,
still waiting.
so that means skip
Need more time.
base beast. It might be too hot.
Not ready yet.
But speed already is not a good sign for me. I mean, it's one pylon out of the way, but it's kind of like speed into channeling would be the worst.
Need more time.
I'll try to get some progress here and then get out, I think. It's too hot.
My strength is back. Not ready yet.
The Ghost Elite pack especially.
I'm still waiting. I am wounded. Need more time. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Need more time. Not ready yet. Need more time. Heal me. I'm still waiting. I am losing strength.
It's so hot.
Not ready yet.
The first pylon was not good. I don't know about this.
I'm still waiting. I'm injured.
Come on, man.
Not ready yet. Need more time.
Graveyards everywhere. Can it not give me
I'm
graveyard?
still waiting. Not ready yet.
I have to check the second pylon,
I must wait a moment.
but I think it's too late for the second pylon. The elite that was there kind of like
Sweet revenge.
made it
Need more time.
unplayable in the first place. The face beast was so nice, but that Ghost's elite was just like Ghost on top of Frozen is just deadly.
I'm still waiting.
And then Lacuni Huntresses that are like sniping me in addition to Ghost's elite.
I wish I could do that. Feel my wrath. Not ready yet.
No chance.
I'm injured. I'm still waiting.
No chance, just EXP.
You
I mean, at least it's not channeling, but still. I
I'm still waiting.
really don't understand sometimes, you know, the incoming damage is like... It's... I pressed my vengeance there, by the way.
Need more time.
So, I don't have any vengeance now. Well,
Not ready yet.
see? Useless. Oryx is so useless. This is why I don't like Oryx. It's too hot. Like, Oryx is good, but it's too hot. And there's a Sand Dweller. Like,
Time.
I don't understand where this Sand Dweller came from. And another graveyard.
I'm still waiting.
Like, there's like so many graveyards on this one. Like, way too hot.
Not
I
ready.
mean, even fields is crazy. Like, if you get a field, it's too crazy. Because
Need more time.
if you get a bad monster type on the fields, and then you can't clear the elites will keep following you. Yeah, this is over. I can't even be bothered. It's disgusting, Oryx. And I can't even TP out.
I need to go back.
Like, it was just 1 second. "26 try fail. Oryx dream. Bad start. Too hot. Too many follow-up graveyards. Speed into power. Pylons up to 56%. Behind by 2.5 minutes." Isn't it crazy? Like, Oryx that is like behind by 2.5 minutes. Sure, I overstayed some things, but it wasn't like a lot of overstay. I think I overstayed like 30 seconds out of the 2 minutes. That's how hot the Oryx is. So like losing time 2 minutes on an Oryx, that's shameful, by the way. As in Oryx extreme shameful. That like today I've had better non-Oryx than an Oryx. Sure, my 147 was an Oryx clear. Yes. But when the Orek streams are terrible, they're like a nightmare by comparison. When they're good, they're really good. Like really, really, really good. But when they're bad, they're really bad. And then on average, they're bad because you either get channeling and speed or speed and channeling after all that work to get the first two pylons. And I did go for the first two pylons. One of them was bad, the other was mistimed. Right, power is a mistimed pylon, especially for 148. Like 148, I think even like 146 onwards, the power pylon is very finicky. Like you have to make a decision, and then you have to make sure that your power pylon gets rid of at least two elite packs. Like no question. Like if you cannot even take down two elites with a power pylon, it's over. So like you can't, or like if you don't take out enough density, it's also over.
You must choose my
And the density has to be the top monster types and lowest HP. So like chickens, foul swarms, and then the power pylon has to like get you like maybe 1 minute time lead minimum in addition to that, so that you can chain into another pylon. If you can't even chain into another pylon, the power pylon is useless. when it's too early. So in fact, like that 16-minute rift that I did, that was a 99% pylon like didn't pop up, or whether it was a 2 or 3 pylon rift that ended up not having a fourth pylon. And then I had to 33% chance to not get a speed or channeling because I didn't have any of the two worst pylons yet at that time, I think. So like I still had to 33% the final pylon and then play well, which I obviously didn't against Stonesinger because I ripped like 3 times on Stonesinger. But I didn't have enough time without power anyways. So it was kind of like I had already given up. And I gave up because of the 1% stall. Well, actually, it was a 5% stall because I had to keep looking for density. And I probably went anti-clockwise, which I should have gone clockwise. But then again, if I had gone clockwise and there were 2 elite packs, it would have stalled even longer for my 5%. So it's like there was no way out unless I got exactly a 99% power in the 33% chance. Like that was the only way out, or even not even 99%. It has to be like a 97% power pylon. Like it has to be like a 97% power pylon. It has to be earlier than 99 because by the time I wait for 99, it's too late. So yeah. Anyway, that was the 26, right? 27. uh, Transformers. I think it's about 3 more tries. I think. I think 15 tries each time is more than plenty. Laconi slashers. Um, I mean, skipping 2 floors is really, really bad already on the time, so let's just try to play it. But honestly, the problem with Lacuni slashers as a start is that they take too long for me to build my 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 break even, and the fire shamans don't help. Obviously, they're like the most obvious time waster anywhere. I cannot. I don't even think I can play Laconi slashers on 148. Not at my current Paragon because they take too long. Like I'm wasting like half the time. No 4% pylon, and this is a short floor anyways. Wow. Red Fallen? Nah, I can't. I can't play Red Fallen either. So this is a fail already. I can't play Red Fallen either. Oh, and it's a short floor again. What? Oh, into a cave? No, no, no. That's 2 floor skip. That's, well, 3 floor skip. That's crazy. I don't have the Paragon to do a 3 floor skip. Even if they're short floors. That's just not happening. Uh, 3 floor skip into floor 4 cave. Blue cave. Uh, 4% progress behind by like 1 minute 30 already. Yeah, that's definitely not happening. But these attempts are like, like 1 in I think 8 tries or something. 28. um Moon Clan Impalers.
I'm injured.
The incoming damage is insane.
Not ready
Double yellow elite, so that's a fail. Into multi-donuts. This is a multi-donut plague tunnels-ish. Yeah, this is a multi-donut plague tunnels, but I don't have the Paragon to sustain Moon Clan Impalers.
yet. I'm still waiting.
Like, there is a... Like, if you can sustain Moon Clan Impalers, this plague tunnels might work. Because if you have enough damage, you can get a pylon there, and you can play like a conduit, like a full density conduit, I guess, and get like maybe, you know, 20% progress from a conduit, but that's not even enough. That's not even enough. Nope. Fire Shaman. Okay. Well, I did the floor 2 check. It's Moon Clan Impaler into Fire Shaman. So, 28th try, fail. Floor 1 Plague Tunnels, Moon Clan Impalers into floor 2. Fire Shaman. Okay. 29th. Okay, battlefield. What is it this time? Hellions?
I require aid.
Wow. The amount of pain.
Still waiting.
Yeah, I think I'm short on like 1 augment and 2 sockets. So like the pants is an issue. 1 missing augment, which means I am missing
I'm still waiting.
300 paragons at my current damage, I think, which is basically like that 16 would have gotten a 14-minute clear. Like that was my chance, basically. If I had everything like geared up correctly into 11 or 12 augments and 2 sockets
Need more time.
in addition to that, was my 16 would have been 14-minute.
I'm still waiting.
So
Need more time.
I need, yeah, because I'm also missing 4% there, like in addition to that. So I have to like make 4% multiplier damage
Not ready yet.
by playing density. Like, forcefully.
Not ready yet.
And the density monster type has to be like perfect.
I'm still waiting. Need more
Like
time.
double floor, which is the whole reason why the other rift almost worked, because it was like double floor perfect. The conduit was just a little slow.
I'm still waiting.
Had it been like 5% sooner, I would have had a 1 minute extra time, as in like chance for the Rift Guardian fight.
Need more time. We must await longer.
This walling is so sad. Like, I can kill this elite, except that this is a walling.
I'm still waiting. I need healing.
The blue is even here, by the way. That's the funniest thing. Ugh. I can't have a third elite, by the way.
I'm still waiting.
And I didn't even get any help. Like, at this point, I need a 12% shield or a 12% conduit. But even if it is a conduit, I don't think I will survive.
Need more time.
Yeah, no. Nope. No pylon.
I am losing strength.
Nope. No pylon would save that. Except shield or conduit. And even then, I have to chain back-to-back pylons. So 29th try fail. Floor 1. Battlefield. Hellions. Mobset. No help. 6%. No help. 12%. Behind by 2 minutes 45 seconds at least, if not 3. Alright, last try. Last try for now. Give that a 15 keys attempts or so. Every probably every 100 paragons I can try like 15 keys or something. But I mean, again, though, I think last week when I tried the 148, I was probably closer, even with lesser paragons. It's so funny. Like, I think I was closer many more times with 100 less paragons. Which means that the conduit, by the way, which means that the conduit, shield, and power were more like, well, at least the 2 out of the 3 pylons were more in sync,
I require a new
like
skill.
more timely. They arrived at a timely fashion. I just didn't have enough damage to like keep up because I'm so low paragons at to the point where I'm dependent specifically with them. I still am, but the fact that I got 3 or 4 tries out of 15 at 100 paragon less last week, well, it's probably like 140 paragons less last week in those first 15 attempts because I've gotten like what I think 70% one time, 80% one time, and then I think another one was 60% one time, something like that. I had like 3 good tries minimum out of the first 15. And then today I think I had what? Also 3 tries, 3 good tries, but like there was only one that reached the Rift Guardian. I think last time I didn't reach the Rift Guardian, but I felt like last time because I didn't have the Paragons, I wouldn't reach the Rift Guardian anyway. but the progress percentages were more like favorable because the conduit was more timely. Like it was like what 9% conduit or 22% conduit. Like they were just like the right time to help me. And just now in the best two attempts, the conduits were there. It's just that the position of the conduit was poorly placed and it was one elite pack short both times. I think one time was two elite short and one time was one elite short. And the double back. So basically the double back wasted like half of an elite pack as well, which means that it could have cleared, four total elite packs at least, which is what you want. Like if a conduit isn't four elites, I'm not close. I think even the best try today, that 16-minute one, was a 5 elite kill. And I was still behind because I didn't get help in the last 5%. Because I would have had to spawn the Rift Guardian already. Which meant that the conduit needed one additional elite sooner. Yeah. And I've already explained that before. After the exact attempt anyway. So yeah. Um yeah. So I think this is the last attempt on the 148 and then I'll just get some paragons, maybe get to 20. I don't know. I mean, again, obviously trying so many is draining, right? But like I think I can get up to 2040 maybe in terms of paragons. I think. But yeah, my main gems are fine. I worked on them myself this whole way basically, as in the when I push attempt, I upgrade them on the success. Like it's really important to do that. Like if you didn't do that, you're not gonna maintain your lead, and then you need paragons instead. Like you need paragons straight up because every percentage, every small little percentage of your main gems depends on how much like focus you can deal per screen in selecting your density. And then if an elite affix like stalls you, you're basically doomed, which is why I got wrecked like several different times
I require a
because
new skill.
the like in that Orek stream, like that earlier Orek stream, like just a few runs ago, I can easily break even on transformers. The problem was that one, there were two blue elites that were like what at the door that don't follow very well, even though the zombie mothers had teleporter, but they are usually like falling asleep because they need to be in range to see you to try to spit on you or spit out another zombie, right? Or so. Like to build an army, they have to see you. And then whether they have time to teleport to press the teleport button for you, that's another problem. So, like, I basically lost two blue elites at the door, regardless. Had it not been a channeling pylon, I still lost two blues because they were too far at the entrance already for a central conduit had it been a first pylon conduit. But it was a first pylon 17% channeling, if I remember correctly, on that 26 try or extreme. So like that Festering Woods was not a central conduit, it was a central-ish channeling start, or was it? No, speed. Same thing. So anyway, it was just uh like missing elites to connect a stronger pylon. Yeah. All right. Well, um 30th try, here we go. I was using this time to reanalyze, to take a like, you know, a short break as well. So that's why I did that. All right, 30th try. Ha! This is like a challenge to skip again. This is comedy comp basically, so it's not a playable monster type anyway for whatever. Okay, at least there's a short keeps. Now, it's good skip, it's chickens. So that was a good skip. Like, and this season I've already had one or two clears that were like a fast keep skip. But this part though, I think there's not enough chickens. And if this floor is also a short pandemonium, then it's doomed as well. Because this is not enough chickens. This is a blue already. Yeah, this is not enough chickens. Yeah, and it's a short floor. I mean, I spoke almost all of it. And it's super hot. With the arcane beams as well. In a narrow hallway. See? Short floor. Okay. What is this one? Hulks? Nope. I mean, so, like, the good news about this... Okay, well, now that I saw the walling, it's not good news. But the good news of this Hulks, though, is that they are, like, together without me working on pulling the 8 Hulks together by myself. You know, it takes, like, what, 20 plus seconds to pull them together? So, like, the fact that they were all together already is really helpful. The bad news is the walling from this blue base beast. Sure, the walls may not necessarily affect me since they are all so clumped together, right, in comparison. But however they place their walls, I'm losing like a quarter damage, and I have to play closer, where if I play closer to Hulks, they can actually hit me. And so it's just more danger. And I just got tricked by my Oculus rings. So like that didn't help either. The only way to get this is to get all these Hulks down and chain into a conduit that's useful enough. Okay. I mean, I have to clear at least one of them. Okay. Got my 12%. And then now I have to make them follow me. But I don't think they will follow very well. I mean, they can, but I'm gonna have to waste time. Especially on the second one. And then I have to deal with the walls as usual, right? So I'm losing more time.
I'm still waiting.
I have to get an 18% from here and pray that the first pylon actually still exists.
Not
Because now I've pushed my timer so far ahead that it might even deny me the first pylon. So there's two things I need to do. One, I need to get 18%, or two, by the time I get rid of all these hulks, the blue needs to be gone as well, or close to be gone. Like, literally. That's the only way I can catch up enough of the progress, even though I would still be behind. See, I got 18%, right? But I need to kill the blue, which I just did, right?
ready yet.
So, like, I spoke what I needed to do, but then they might still deny me the pylon because I'm too far already. Man, there's so many blues.
I'm still waiting.
Yeah, there's so many blues, but I don't have the progress. So if it's not going to be a 25% pylon on this floor, then it's screwed anyway. Because I do have enough blues, but they're like so far apart now as well. So 25%, but I might as well play more at this point.
Ready yet. I'm still waiting. I need more time. I'm still waiting. How satisfying.
Farming EXP on the 148. Yup, I am. I am. I
Not
it's
ready
pretty
yet.
much that. Is there a pylon? Yes, see? Look at that. Shield 33% shield into medium spiders. Mobset.
Time.
Uh
Not ready yet.
Sadly it wasn't a conduit though. Because I actually have blues that are like playable with a conduit.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. Feel my wrath. Need more time.
At least it's a useful pylon. Like one of the three.
I'm still waiting.
I mean, one of the two actually. At this point I cannot even use the power properly.
Not ready yet.
Half the shields, more than half the shield is gone.
I'm still waiting.
One blue down. Second
more
blue
time.
down.
I'm still waiting.
So the shield actually made effort. Now the only problem is this follow-up pylon has to be amazing at the right time.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
uh, hmm. Uh, this power is useless, basically.
Not ready yet. That was just a taste.
Juggernaut, of course. I wasn't even looking,
I'm still waiting.
but basically useless. It's like a break-even power.
Need more time. Bleed, you filth! I wish
Wow,
I
this
could
elite
do
is
that.
so painful. Soul Lasher elite. Look at that. Crazy. Totally crazy. In addition to that, electrified. That is
Not
just
ready yet.
so sad. So sad how painful it is. So the power is basically gone anyways. And into keeps, so it's out. Man, that was hopeful but not at the same time. Because the shield was okay, because it went into two blues that were actually weak in HP. In fact, one of them was health link, right? The other was like the good news of those two blues were that they were so compact, like they were just hugging, like hugging. When they do that, your area damage splash is guaranteed. So in addition to shield giving you your stacks, right? You're splashing for real instantaneously. And they all affect each other, right? It's almost like their positioning is almost like Natalia traps for God DH, Hungering Arrow. It's not the same, but when they're clumped together, like basically on one pixel, almost on one single pixel, with that shield gameplay, they fell really fast. Their HP fell really fast, and I actually got two elites straight up from the start of the shield to the end of the shield. Almost the end of the shield, like I guess just after the shield, right? Or something like that. But like that was, you know, pretty good shield pylon 30, at 33% for two blue elite packs. Well, actually more than that because I had some shield for density. But anyway, the whole point I'm saying the shield I underestimate the shield is because shield for two elites is not even enough. But the fact that it actually got two blues from the start, like from 100% HP down to 0% within like the duration of a shield, that's really good. Because normally you need it to have hurt an elite pack before you play the shield, so that when you play the shield with enough Oculus rings, you take down, the majority health if the shield didn't outlast the past the blues. So like the fact that it actually cleared out 200% HP blues is pretty good. Um, and then it was like what 50 something percent power pylon, something like that, or 60%. I whatever. Do I want to try more times still? I think it's like kind of enough for now. Yeah, I think so. I think like 2.5 hours of attempts is pretty good. All right, let's go for some. Let's change the title. Um, 127 plus now, I think. I should probably just do 127s. me update the title on the other side. Let's get some paragons. I mean, I got some paragons anyway during that. Let's swap over to 27s. I randomly got this earlier. I mean, it's not the best lyrics or anything, but it's pretty cool. So I just held it in the inventory. Alright, 127s. Probably try to get maybe to 2040 or something.
Need more time. Not ready yet. Do you see that enemy over there? Let it cleanse itself.
Of course, it's a shielding pack.
I'm still waiting. Need more time. Do you want more? I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. Bleed, you filth! Need more time. I'm still waiting. You won't survive that!
Of course, the conduit arrives. Yeah,
I wish I could do that.
I mean, it's lower stuff. I mean, it's
Not ready yet. Bleed, you filth! I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
I don't even know which way to go. Oh, that solves it.
Need more time.
Double kill.
Not ready yet.
Wow, 3 bad maps.
Need more time. Do you want more? I'm still waiting. Need more time. You have triumphed. My name is Ash, and like Orek, when the let's see the gem.
Alright, so I have to work on this newer traps so that I can
Coming to town.
have a second class at some point. So that I don't have to share
More control now.
the same one necessarily. bye.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. Your fear betrays you.
Bye bye. If I can get the orbs. I knew it. Shouldn't have stepped. It's okay.
I must
No
wait.
enemies. Crazy.
Feel my wrath.
No enemies.
I'm still waiting.
So crazy.
Not ready yet. Your fear betrays you. Need more time. Not ready yet. Bleed, you filth! I'm still waiting. Need more time.
That's a faster 127. Probably one of the fastest 127s.
I'm here to help. I am returned
But
to
sadly there were not enough enemies during the conduit.
The blood runs true within you.
209.